frustrating is this?
Yeah, I mean, you still want to be playing, obviously. I think a lot has to go right, and obviously, this year we had a lot of adversity, a lot of injuries, and maybe it caught up to us eventually in the playoffs. But I thought we worked pretty hard, gave ourselves a chance to win the series, and a couple of those games could have went either way, and obviously we're on the wrong side of it.
Taking away the injuries, is this the right pieces in this locker room? You guys close?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you look at the start we had with a full lineup and all the guys who were supposed to be in there, and we had some pretty good results. Obviously, it's a long season; you still have to prove that throughout it. But yeah, I believe that we definitely do.
Said the guys that you were missing 3 key defensemen, obviously, and yet defense in terms of goals against wasn't really an issue in the playoffs and down the stretch. What was it that was missing offensively?
Well, I think it's tough to score in the playoffs in general. I mean, to really pinpoint one thing, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't like they got 5 every game. They got 2. I mean, I would say that the power play probably hurt us a little bit. I mean, if you look at power plays in the playoffs, they're usually not operating the same they would in the regular season anyway. Usually the percentages are down a bit, but I would say that hurt us. And then the fact that we probably had to kill more penalties than you would have liked. I mean, getting 5-6 penalties, I don't know how many we ended up with in 5 games, but it's a lot of time that you're defending and you're not able to score.
Sid, as time has gone on, has it given you more of an appreciation of what it takes to get to the Cup final and win it?
Yeah, I think I've always had that appreciation, to be honest with you. I think that having not been there for a while, I think you still understand that it's tough to get there. And I've said it before, when we lost in 2008, I didn't expect to get back there the next year. You want to, but you have to earn it, and it's a long road, and you need a lot of things to go right to get there. So it's just one of those things that we've got to find a way to get back there and find a way to win.
How extensive do you think the changes will be this offseason?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of guys who are on 1-year deals this year, and with that being said, it's tough to predict who's going to stay, who's going to leave, and for free agents, the opportunities that they're going to have. I mean, you can't predict any of that stuff, but we have a pretty good core group who are signed here. So I think that it'll be up to us, the same as this year, to make sure whoever's new coming in gets adjusted quickly and start all over again.
Is there a pretty good comfort level with this coaching staff?
Yeah, I think you saw it right away. I think that's not easy with so many new players and a new staff, like you said, to come in and get things organized as quickly as they did. Camp's not that long before you get to games, and I thought we did a great job coming together as a team, and I think as a coaching staff, they were a big part of that. So, with all the adversity with injuries and stuff like that, I thought they handled it well, and I think it'll improve. With them knowing guys better and understanding all that, I think that will definitely help as we move along.
How much say, if any say, do you have personally with maybe new guys coming in or guys staying or leaving?
I don't know. I think that it's one of those things. I think if Jim, or I think any GM ever thinks a player has knows a player well or has played with them in the past, I think they're always trying to learn as much as they can through that process. So again, I don't know if that means I'll be a part of it or not. I think it just depends on the situation. But yeah, that's that's something I think that it's pretty easy to talk about Pittsburgh to other players if if they're ever thinking about coming here as a free agent and that kind of thing. It's always an easy sell, that's for sure.
So do you see New York in the Cup final?
I don't know who to pick. I think that every team is. I don't think I've ever seen it this close. I mean, if I had to say one year that it's been like this, I don't think I could pick one. It's been so tight throughout the season, throughout the playoffs. I mean, they've got all the right pieces, but there are a lot of other teams that do too, and you need some luck. The fact that they went there last year, I think, will definitely help them with that experience. But there's definitely no guarantees, that's for sure.
Sid, what's your commitment level to remaining in Pittsburgh the rest of your career? To be on the record for whatever.
Yeah, it hasn't changed. You know what? That's this is where I want to be, and obviously, you know, like everyone, the expectations are high, and you know they haven't changed. You know, it's the same, and yeah, this is where I want to be. It's tough, you know, obviously when you lose and you don't like it, but you know, that's the process. Sometimes you need to go through those type of things, and it's not always easy. So you know, more than happy to be here and find ways to win.
So
One
is
of
there
the
any,
team, one of the team you've been loyal to is Team Canada. Have you heard from them?
Yeah, I'm gonna play. Yeah, I'm gonna play. So it's been a while since I've played in that, so I'm excited.
I know when you get eliminated, but is there any different feeling this year than any other year? Is there a difference at all?
Yeah, I think every year is different, to be honest. I think in the case of this year, I think that you know, the way we competed and the way that guys stepped up playing, you know, different roles and different situations and maybe they haven't typically, and you know, I don't think we did anything to hurt ourselves. I mean, we left it all out there, and unfortunately it wasn't enough, but you know, I don't think there's a lot of regrets from many guys. I mean, like I said, the penalties, you know, if we could have kept those down a little bit, I think as a team we look at that as maybe something that might hurt us a little bit. But besides that, I mean, every single guy in here left it all out there, and you know, we came up short, and you have to figure out why. It's not acceptable. But that being said, you know, I don't think anybody regrets their effort or, you know, their commitment level. That's for sure.